Nintendo, are you freaking kidding me? $90. $90, Nintendo. $90. Are you literally like, are you serious, bro? $90. $90 for a physical copy on your new console that is coming out at a price of $450. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. $450. I predicted that. You can look at my other thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty good at predicting. So I mean, 450 ain't really crazy, but $90 though. And then y'all got the nerve to be talking about some. Oh, don't worry. Digital games are gonna be 80. Big difference. Big difference. Like I knew y'all lost y'all minds when y'all made Tears of the Kingdom $70. Like they smoking that good. They probably smoking that Pokemon pack. It's ridiculous, bro. Ain't no way. Like. Now I do keep it up. Like they got some good games coming out though. You know, you got From Software with that new Dust Blood. You know what I'm saying? That game looks really nice. Yo, the Bloodborne kind of theme. Like I would definitely play that. It's a exclusive, which is like, oh no, Bloodborne all over again. But I mean, it is created by the same dude. He just was like, hey, we just gonna have to redo it on the new console. I think it's pretty dope because Nintendo Switch 2 can run 4K resolution. You got Mario Kart World, an open world Mario Kart game. Like, bro, that shit is crazy. An open world Mario Kart game. You got that new Donkey Kong game that's out. That game looks crazy. Like, it making me want to buy the Switch 2 like right now. Pre-order that on April 9th. Y'all know me, I'm waiting 2 years to be honest. I need to get the better model. There's always a better model on the second year of the console being out. I don't want to buy no bullshit Switch 2 model with malfunctions and no refunds. You're crazy as shit. But these prices are ridiculous. You telling me I'm about to be spending $100 on every game? Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? For each game. Like for real, there was a time where I was paying $40 for a game, brand new. Now we paying double that. In a minute, we're gonna be playing triple. Imagine the collector's edition. Imagine that. You're telling me buying a brand new game is $80 to $90 on the Switch 2, and they're going to have collector's edition games just like every other console, right? Then how much is that gonna cost? $200? Nah. $150 for some collectors? Nah, you're crazy. You're crazy, Nintendo. I know y'all be known for taking big risks with your gimmicks and your motion controls and mouse controls, and when y'all do prices, when y'all higher your prices, that's when y'all are losing your fucking minds. I understand that your graphics is great now. Whole Nintendo history breaking news alongside other next gen consoles. Huge news. But now that they know that, they're like, let's bring our prices up. Like, no, you're crazy. I understand like the console being like $450. That's a valid price. That's a valid price for a next gen console, and it's also kind of convenient because other consoles cost like $50 more, $50 less, and you still get the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So people most likely gonna buy a Switch 2 because the Switch 2 can run third-party titles that are actually good. Cyberpunk. You had Elden Ring. They showed a lot of games that were actually fire. The Tony Hawk game, but even though that's still coming out on the Switch 1, like they were showing a few games that already been released, and they're like, oh, look at this. Like, I personally, I think Nintendo smoking when they made Kirby Forgotten Land a whole separate version just to add a freaking DLC. Why is this game like, oh, you can only play the DLC on the Nintendo Switch 2? Like, bro, you acting like you can't put that shit on the Switch 1? Hey, man. At least the Switch 2 has 120 FPS, HDR built in the LCD. My HDR in the LCD. Not even just on the screen, but in the actual LCD. That's valid. That's valid. But let's see if they actually keep making games that's compatible with that. Let's see if they make games that's actually compatible with their features, my Let's fucking see, bruh. This is the next gen method. The next gen method. Let's make a whole bunch of games that has nothing to do with our actual features. Yes, let's fucking do it, bruh. Let's make our console as great as possible, and then use none of the features after the first fucking year of the console. Let's do it, bruh. Let's do it. No, let's not fucking do that. That's what PS5 did. You know what I'm saying? With, oh, we got the triggers. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got haptic features. Oh, my gosh, yeah. Get the motion controls. We got all this kind of shit. Just so we don't use it. It's like, bro, you got adaptive triggers. You got all of that. But we just not using none of that. I think that's just the new gen method. You add new features to excite people, to bring them in their first year. And then after that, all the excitement dies down. And then you just bring in a game's expensive. Like, bro, the only game that I'm aware of that is $80 or like $90 right now on PlayStation is like probably like Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut edition. But nah, Nintendo's like saying, oh no, all of our games. Like, what? Just one of them? Nah, a lot of people not fucking with it. Yeah, I mean, who's gonna fuck with that? The real question is, does any of these companies know their average player? Like, do they know that the average gamer is not paying for that bullshit? Do they think that the average gamer in general is gonna spend basically $1,000? Who's paying? Like, for Sony, let's just say Sony's bullshit, when they're gonna have damn near an $800 console, a PS5 Pro. They was like, oh yeah, that console $700 on release. It has no disc drive built in it. You have to buy a disc drive separately for like $80, and then you had to buy a vertical stand just to have your PlayStation sitting up straight for $30. That was like damn near a couple breaths away from $1,000. You think the average player is going to spend almost $1,000 on a console? The same with Nintendo now. If there's $90 games in 2025, what's gonna happen in 2028? Oh hell nah. Oh hell nah. This is the shit I be saying, bruh. Again, man, I'm not gonna be buying none of this shit anytime soon. I'm just gonna be watching YouTube videos and playing my games that I never played before that is on the Switch. Like, yeah, I'm still waiting for Metro Prime 4 and Tomodachi Life. I was very hyped when I saw Kunitsugami After the Goddess on Nintendo Switch 2. I was very hyped because I want to get that game on PS5. Are they gonna make physical copies soon? Like, maybe, because I'm not buying Kunitsugami without that physical copy. That's why I never played it. So yeah, unfortunately, like, the long wait, it's gonna be a long wait. Let me know how y'all think about this price. Personally, if you want to ask me, I think all of this is bullshit. But to be fair, I know that usually when consoles first release, they are overpriced, and then over the years they will bring the prices down. Like, if the Switch makes, you know, like the fucking Switch OLED, which is probably gonna release in 6 years. Like, nigga, who's waiting 6 years for a Switch 2 OLED? Like, you have to be a imbecile, fucking idiot to do that shit. Oh right, and then you had Hades 2. I remember they had Hades 2, and Hades 2 didn't even come out yet, and I'm very excited for Hades 2. Did I play Hades 1? No, the fuck I did not. Anyways, as I was saying, I hope they come up with like a cheaper price, at least $20 less or some shit like that. What a time to be alive, my nigga. We're in an inflation gaming time. Who knows what's gonna be out in the next couple years, man. Like, how far are we gonna go with this? Oh, 4K resolution, 8K resolution, 12K resolution. Oh my gosh, it's in your fucking room. Oh my gosh, you can smell it. Oh my gosh, now you can eat it. Oh my gosh, now you can fuck it. How more advanced are we gonna get over these years with gaming? Like, what the fuck? Is gaming gonna just be expensive thing? Is it gonna be alongside buying a car? Are we fucking serious? Is gaming gonna come to a point where it's as expensive as a car? Is cars gonna be cheaper than games?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.